Así que vamos con ello, que hay que mirar una nueva memoria, ¿vale? Hay que mirar una nueva memoria, que es la de verano, ¿ok? Espérate, voy a intentar subirle un pelín más la voz. No puedo más. Así que vamos a mirarla. Vamos a hacerla. Y claramente esto también va para ir para YouTube, ¿ok? Esto va a ir para la people de YouTube, sé que me estáis viendo, ¿vale? No os olvidéis de pasar por Twitch, que estoy en directo.
Ladies and
¿vale?
gentlemen, thank you for using Lincoln Airlines. This is flight LK0715. We'll be departing from Lincoln City shortly. Our destination is Azure International Airport. The estimated flight time is 10 hours, and the distance is...
Ya puedo hablar, gracias. Que eso, que a la gente de YouTube, a la people que me estáis viendo en YouTube, no os olvidéis que estoy en Twitch. Bienvenidos a la memoria de verano de Sylus de luna de miel, ¿vale? Porque esto es la luna de miel, literalmente, después del banner de la boda. Y que eso, que estoy en directo en Twitch, que bienvenidos a este vídeo y que espero que os guste, ¿vale? No os olvidéis de darle a like, de comentarme todo lo que sea y de suscribiros a mi canal. Así que disfruten. Llega la Shiara inglesa. Porque obviamente este juego está en inglés y no en español. Así que aquí voy. Un pelín más de luz. Sylus and I are headed to Azure Island. It's a popular vacation spot. I fasten my seatbelt and glance at Sylus. His eyes are closed as he sits across the aisle in quiet meditation. The reason for this vacation can be traced back to a few days ago. Me he metido algo en el ojo. Déjame leer, por favor, gracias. The sweltering summer heat had arrived in Lincoln City. I realized I had some free time, which isn't something I usually get, so I decided to take a short break. Upon learning I was on leave, a certain Mr. Sylus kept asking me to meet up so we could hang out during my break. That was easy.
You look pleased with yourself. Are you ready for another song?
Por cierto, es un secreto a voces, pero a quien estáis escuchando es a Hugo Blas del Celestone 0, ¿vale? Así que yo no digo nada, pero son el mismo actor de doblaje. Además, también hablando de Genshin Impact y Joyoverse. El Dawei y el CEO de Joyoverse, no me acuerdo de cómo se llama, han estado en contacto directo. Ergo, eso puede significar muchas cosas. Me puedo fumar un porro ahora mismito de que perfectamente pueda haber una colaboración de Love and Deepspace con Tears of Themis, ¿vale? Porque Tears of Themis es el juego Otome de Joyoverse, por lo cual puede haber colaboración. Así que yo no digo nada, pero lo digo todo, ¿vale? Yo no digo nada, pero lo digo todo. I was born ready. I picked up the tablet that displayed a selection of songs and held the microphone in my other hand. Then I raised my chin in the direction of the snack pile next to Sylus. Can you open a bag of chips for me so I can recharge? The biggest one, please. Un momentito. Que se me ha olvidado compartir el directo por otro lado. Prosigamos. He emptied the whole bag into a snack pile, and sitting among the golden chips was a raffle ticket that had tumbled out. Sylus picked up the brightly colored ticket. It looked like he was about to toss it into the trash bin. Wait! You're not going to scratch it to see if you won? You're being rude to Lady Luck. Sí, yo soy Lady Luck, literalmente.
Is this
en el
someone
gacha.
you know, kitten?
Yeah, she whispers 3 word phrases to me.
Let me guess. Thanks for participating.
Scratch the ticket. I pounced on Sylus's back, wrapping my arms around his neck. I gave him a vigorous shake. He grabbed my wrist with one hand and scratched the raffle ticket with the other. What did you get?
Congratulations. You've won the grand prize. Ignite your summer with a luxurious summer getaway for your honeymoon.
Sylus, you actually won the grand prize! Leaning over his shoulder, I took the lucky ticket that almost got thrown away and examined it carefully. It looks real.
I thought you'd say it was a scam that made its way to Anakainis.
So we can... I realized that summer on an island meant being exposed to intense sunlight. Sylus probably wouldn't like a place with tons of sunlight. Since neither of us is particularly chummy with Lady Luck, staying in the N109 zone for the summer wouldn't be too bad.
You're worried about me?
Un poquito sí. Pero... Is it that obvious?
I don't care who's in charge of luck. But going to the beach for a vacation isn't too bad.
I slid off Sylus's back, settled down on the sofa, and mimicked his tone from earlier. Oh, you're saying you won't miss this chance to cozy up to Lady Luck?
Don't play dumb. You think she's the one I want to get close to?
Sylus stood up and pressed the ticket against my forehead.
A luxurious summer getaway for a honeymoon. A honeymoon usually involves 2 people, last time I checked.
My reminiscence ends, and I rub my nose. Déjame leer. Even though this was supposed to be a luxurious honeymoon trip, the travel agency clearly cut corners. They offer economy seats instead of first-class ones. Sylus has his legs bent because there's not a lot of space, but he doesn't show any discomfort. Es que es normal, es que mide 1,90. Mide 1,90, es gigante. Es ancho, no lo siguiente, tiene tremenda autopista de espalda. Joder. Once we land, we're supposed to join a local tour group. They drag you out at 6 in the morning and don't return to the hotel until it's 10 p.m. Your nocturnal schedule will definitely be messed up. I make a dramatic gesture as I speak. Then, with an amused expression, Sylus gently presses my hands down.
Why do I feel
down.
like you already got a head start in having second thoughts?
That's not it. I'm excited without witnessing another side of a certain someone. You don't see it often, especially in this kind of summer setting.
I'm not too concerned about what we'll be doing. New experiences are always fun.
Sylus fastens his seatbelt and eyes the empty seat between us.
And right now, the most eye-catching thing here is that.
Hello. My seat is between you two.
In the aisle, a boy who's around 7 or 8 stops next to me. He politely points at the seat between us. He fastens his seatbelt in between me and Sylus, and his gaze lands on the hunter's watch I'm wearing.
I'm Leonard. Are you a hunter, miss? I watched a lot of Deepspace hunter documentaries. You're super cool.
I see. The wristband he's wearing denotes him as an unaccompanied minor. Thanks, you're pretty impressive too. You're on an airplane by yourself. Hostia, ahora tengo mucha luz. The plane reaches cruising altitude and Leonard quickly warms up to me. He leans toward me and lowers his voice. He asks lots of questions in a polite tone.
Miss, is your handgun the newest model? Can I see it?
La cara de molestia que tiene Sylus. La cara de que le molesta, de verdad.
How do you run away from a super dangerous wanderer? I heard the hunter exam is really hard. What score did you get? Have you ever failed a section before?
A ver, ¿cómo te lo digo, niño? ¿Cómo te lo digo? Me he ligado a un jefe de la mafia. Lo tienes justamente al lado. Hearing an amused chuckle, Leonard sneaks a glance at Sylus before quickly looking away.
Miss, are you escorting a criminal for a top-secret mission?
Do you want the latest Hunter firearm model, kid? Switch seats with me. I'll give you one after we land.
Leonard is shocked. Looking at me and Sylus, he figures out what's going on.
You want to sit next to her? Oh, I get it. You two aren't a hunter and a criminal. You're a couple.
A married couple. Him and I are a married couple. You got it memorized? Oy. The blue sky outside turns dark and I drift off. When I wake up, I see Sylus is flipping through a magazine. He's sitting in Leonard's seat. Where's Leonard?
I threw him off the plane while you were asleep.
I tap Sylus' diode to playfully reproach him with he just turns another page.
He got a better seat.
Oui. 10 hours later, our plane lands at Azuri International Airport. Me incomodan. ¿Me puedes dejar leer, por favor? Tall palm trees line the roadside. The air is thick and humid. The heat is stifling. and tourists wearing light clothing are everywhere. Quédate. Everything around us has the unmistakable summer vacation aesthetic. But the harsh sunshine is too much for Sylus. He immediately puts on a hat and sunglasses. Es verdad. Es verdad que Sylus no puede salir porque es alérgico al sol. The travel agency's shuttle bus drops us off at our designated hotel. Sitting on my suitcase, I skim the itinerary we got during the ride. Diving for treasure at shipwrecks, climbing coconut trees, brass skirt weaving glass, watching lionfish hunts. These activities are unique.
I don't think any of that really suits a honeymoon.
Welcome to Azure's Resort's luxurious honeymoon suite. May
¡Tus
your stay be
muelas!
sweet and
¡Susto me ha dado!
wonderful.
Sylus pushes me and our suitcase into a room and looks more vintage than luxurious. There's no refreshing AC to greet us. We looked at the ceiling fan above. It's slowly spinning. You spin me around slide, baby, round, round. I'm pretty sure the agency said it was a 5-star hotel.
Maybe it's 5 out of 10 stars here.
Le acaba de llamar Miel. Sylus removes his sunglasses and hat as he walks into the bedroom. 2 dolphin towel animals are touching noses on the bed. He picks one up and nudges my cheek with its soft snoot.
At least the dolphins fit the honeymoon aesthetic.
I just wanna be part of your symphony!
Who knows? You might see the pink dolphins you missed out on.
We miss them because someone took his time putting on sunscreen.
Don't worry. I'll make it faster next time.
Intimacy game, secret time. Canon, canonísimo. Ya tenemos timeline, sí, timeline, quiero timeline. They're not exactly going to appear on demand. I push my suitcase towards Sylus and walk to the balcony. Didn't you say you wanted to catch up on sleep? Here's your chance. A refreshing sea breeze washes away some of the heat. Like tropical flowers, beach umbrellas bloom along the shores. A few seagulls circle near the land.
Why are you here?
¡Mephisto! ¿Mephi? I hurry back inside and see Sylus lifting a stiff Mephisto out of the suitcase. Una reprimenda.
Don't sneak inside the suitcase and pretend to be a toy next time.
The poor mechanical crow shakes his wings a few times before regaining his balance. Hearing Mephisto's cry, several seagulls suddenly land on the balcony. Their squeaking shows they're ready for a fight. Mephisto, who was listless just moments ago, flaps his wings and charges straight for the balcony with outstanding force. As expected of Onakinus' bird, he's ready to a fight right after a long journey.
Hunters from Lincoln City are also like that.
The birds on the balcony grow increasingly agitated, and the seagulls unfold their wings to brawl with Mephisto. Mephisto, don't let them beat you up!
We've got a long day tomorrow. Conserve your energy, kitten.
A black-red mist engulfs the seagulls and sweeps them off the balcony. Mephisto immediately gives chase. The birds clump together in a noisy flurry as they fly away. I didn't think your boss man will involve himself in a minor skirmish.
I don't always stand around and look pretty while you fight wanderers.
Debieron avisarme. Debieron avisarme. Ya, vamos a relajarnos. Niños, no miréis. He then grabs the hem of his shirt and pulls it off in one swift motion. ¿Puedo parar de mirarle?
I'm taking a shower before my nap. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you want to go first? Or...
¿Qué elijo? No puedo elegir. No. Mira, voy a provocarlo un poquito. I'll go first. I pull out a change of clothes and I pull out a change of clothes and walk toward the bathroom. Suddenly, I feel weight on my shoulder. Sylus is hugging me from behind. His tall frame presses against me, and I quickly grab his forearm so I don't lose my balance. What, do you want to fight me for the shower now?
Not really. I just remembered the time we were at that oasis. Someone emptied the shower's water tank before I could use it.
Perdón.
We wouldn't want history to repeat itself. So there's a change of plans.
Together? A second later, the weight of my shoulder disappears. He bends down, hooks an arm under my knees and carries me into the bathroom. Sylus! Literalmente habían duchado juntos. ¡Ah! No sé. No sé. A ver, yo ese sueño ya lo cumplí. Quiero cumplirlo otra vez. Ya cumplí el sueño de ducharme con alguien. Pero bueno. Necesito enfriarme. Early the next morning, I'm still half asleep when Sylus and I board the mid-sized tour bus paid for by the travel agency. Aside from us, there are around a dozen of other tourists.
Good morning, everyone! I'll be your Azure Islands tour guide for the next few days.
Okay.
We've arrived at one of Azure Island's most famous spots. This is Jadeite Harbor. It used to be the legendary Pirate King's stronghold. Legends say he dropped his cherished jadeite here by accident. That's how the harbor got its name. For centuries, the people of Azure Islands have tried to find the Pirate King's jadeite. Okay, follow me, everyone. We're about to head in.
Sylus, our luck is good enough to get up Grand Prix. Do you think we can fish up that jadeite if we set sail? Nota. Es que me da hambre, tío. Rico. Es para registros médicos. ¿Vale? Es para investigaciones. I don't get a response. I turn to see Sylus is already standing in the shade under a souvenir shop's awning. Just as I thought, he's still not used to this intense sunlight. I walk over to Sylus, open my backpack and fish out a kind of super strong sunscreen spray. Es que este hombre necesita protector solar no de más 50 sino de más 100. Porque si no, lo que aparece rojísimo de la vida, aparece con marcas rojas, pues no sé, pero yo es que no entiendo. Pues a lo mejor es porque, claro, tanto trabajar de noche, lo que hace es que al final te acostumbres a que tu piel, bueno, tus ojos sobre todo, estén acostumbrados a la noche. Y seas un vampiro. Que Sylus es un vampiro. I walk over to Sylus. Esto ya lo he dicho. Close your eyes. I'm adding another layer of sun protection. I also brought...
I don't need the giant UV protection shirt, kitten.
Heat stops me. Then
I
he
appreciate your concern, but I am tougher than a vampire in daylight.
Pero si eres un vampiro. Good, then we should test how tough you really are. I grab a plastic toy cutlass off the shelf and wave it at him. Sylus picks up another toy sword to answer my challenge. We swing our plastic blades and parry each other's blows.
Even if you win, I don't have any jadeite.
Who said I was after that? I lower my toy sword and tackle Sylus. It's me. Give up, you're mine. His arm around my waist tightens.
So it's me you're after.
Yes. Ya empiezan los paparazzi. Two tourists from the group are pointing their cameras at us. Paparazzis.
Sorry, your pose looked so cool and the atmosphere was great. I couldn't help but take a few pictures.
Vale, pero páganos.
We're
Oh.
editors working on an article for Destination Weddings. Can you sell us the rights to your photos?
We're Azuri Island's rainbow waterfall is hidden in a dense forest at the edge of the island. True to its name, a rainbow arcs through the mist in front of a massive waterfall.
This is Azure Island's famous rainbow waterfall. Legend has it, there's a cave behind the water. It's home to the island's deity.
Ah, okay.
If you toss a coin and it lands in the deity's cave behind the rainbow waterfall, you'll earn their blessing. I have coins for anyone who wants one. Today's exchange rate is...
Seriously? I'll throw one. Oh, I hope the island deity helps me get rich.
A mí no me hace falta ser rica. Me he casado con un hombre millonario. Bueno, millonario. Con el hombre más rico de todo los Deepspace.
I think the island deity and the tour guide are the ones getting rich here.
Ya está el aguafiestas de turno. With 2 Azure Island coins, I give one to Sylus. One for each of us. Here you go. The coin arcs through the air and vanishes behind the rainbow and waterfall. Taking a deep breath, I cup my hands around my mouth. I want to die on a kindness man. Island Diary, bless me. I want to die on a kindness man. Orgulloso. As Sylus loves, the coin I threw with all my might returns to his hand. He used his evil to take it. Why did you take my coin? Give it back! I hold out my hand, but Sylus closed his palm. He intends to give my coin.
This is outside the island deity's purview.
He puts his coin in my hand and speaks gently.
For this kind of wish, shouldn't we be blessing each other?
Él quiere tirar mi moneda y él quiere que yo tire su moneda. Gente, necesito cumplir ese sueño. Quiero cumplir ese maldito sueño de una vez. Necesito. Es una necesidad. Es una necesidad. Necesito cumplir este sueño. ¿Por qué? Porque quiero. Porque puedo.
Yeah, I saw that. She has a good arm. She threw her coin and it went over there.
Could you two throw our coins for us, please?
¿Ves? Es que ya están fastidiando, tío. Most of the day has come and gone, and we've already visited several of the main island's major tourist spots.
The schedule is tight. I want to take a break.
De seguro que Sylus ha estado aprovechando.
A lo mejor no vienen ahí.
A escondidas, ¿va? A lo mejor, o sea, yo digo que ha estado aprovechando cada sitio, cada escondite para con la protagonista. Cosa que yo también haría. En fin.
That's how these tours are. At least the company paid for us.
There's plenty more on the agenda. Next up is Azure Island's famous open-air market.
We barely get any time to explore each place. And now we're going shopping?
Hey, you can't just nod off right now.
Va. Sylus is dozing quietly by the window beside me. His hat's brim is pulled down to cover his face. Hiding my own, I nod Sylus. Sylus, I have an idea. Sexo en el tren.
I was thinking the same thing.
Sexo en el tren, gente, sexo. I haven't even told you what it is yet. A soft chuckle drips out from under his hat.
Remember to sign the independent travel waiver for the travel agency later. Now then, move a little closer.
¿Por qué tengo una mente tan sucia, tío? Tengo que parar ya. Shiara, para. Para de una vez, por favor. No me seas sucia. He shifts his position. At an angle, he rests his head against my shoulder. You boasted about being tough at Yari Harbor. I thought you'd be able to deal with this kind of a schedule.
The schedule isn't the problem here. I was under the impression that my size were obvious every time someone bothered us.
The largest open-air market on the main island is a maze of countless narrow alleys. Y yo, el centro de Sevilla, y yo.
We'll start by visiting a few specialty shops that work with our agency. The prices are great. You can buy plenty of souvenirs to bring home. Stay close together, everyone. Don't get lost.
Vale. The disclaimer form is sent, and Sylus turns off his phone. We leave the tour group behind and walk into the bustling market. Ido solo, van a aprovechar otra vez. People stand shoulder to shoulder, and the air is filled with the scents of food and spices. Occasionally, a salty sea breeze blows by us. Vendors wearing bright smiles stand by the entrance of their shops. They try to sell their wares with enthusiasm.
You're a beauty, miss. This color will bring out your natural charm.
The owner of a small clothing shop shoves a brightly colored scam shirt into my hands.
You can get 2 of these at 1% discount. No, 2%. We accept credit cards too.
Lo del 1-2% de descuento no me convence, señor. No me convence. The enthusiasm is overwhelming. I'm about to ask Sylus for help, but he's happily browsing the racks instead.
What are your thoughts on this one?
Ay, es verdad que le tengo el nickname de reina, porque yo soy su reina y él es mi rey.
The pattern's origins can be traced back to the oldest tribe on Azure Island. If you both wear one, the designs lines up so that the 2 dolphins kiss. Isn't it sweet?
¡Ah! ¡Lo quiero! Sylus walks over the mirror and sleeps on the gaudy. ¿Ahora cómo voy a leer yo? ¿Ahora cómo voy a leer yo? ¿Cómo voy a leer? ¿Cómo voy a leer? Ya tengo una distracción. Yo no puedo leer así. Infall. De verdad. Yo no puedo. Yo no puedo leer así. Con distracciones no puedo. En fin. You're actually wearing that?
Are you afraid you won't look hot in one?
I mean, you look hot. Digo... Ya, tranquilita. Sylus, your reverse psychology needs some work. Ay, que le he aplicado la psicología inversa. Sylus shrugs. He doesn't agree or disagree with my statement.
I'll take this.
Cámara Mariana. I'm quiet for 10 seconds. Then, I grab the other kissing dolphin shirt from the hanger and head to the fitting room. I also buy a kissing dolphin shirt.
My reverse psychology isn't the best, but it still worked.
Ganaste. Putting Figuring on his credit card. En fin. Wearing our gaudy matching shirts, Sylus and I spent the entire afternoon walking around the island's market while holding hands. Holding hands. Quiero irme a llorar. Turning a corner near the edge of the market, we spot a small dock lined with several yachts. Intimacy gaming coming. These small yachts can carry a dozen or so passengers. They ferry people between the main island and its neighboring isles.
Look at these! They're handmade seashell accessories!
The seashell trinkets at the stall are polished. Under the sunlight, their glossy sheen shimmers with stunning colors that spark joy at first glance. Mephisto will definitely like something this sparkly. After paying, I hold up the shell to the light. Suddenly, angry seagull cries a rope overhead.
Mephisto isn't here, but the ones he dueled have arrived.
Perdonen, gente, pero es que este hombre es demasiado para mí. Es que mirarlo. Me puedo poner ahí un mes entero. A sudden flash of white feathers catches my eye. The seashell is gone a second later. It was snatched away by a seagull. You thief! Give it back! The mischievous seagull circles overhead. It proudly shouts of its trophy. Several more flap their wings. They swoop down on Sylus and me with intimidating force. Damn it! These seagulls just won't stop.
Seagulls can hold grudges like crows.
I never thought we'd be serving in a revenge drama on Azuri Island. Sylus calmly points to a ferry boat nearby that's about to depart.
Do you mind if we reprise our roles as fugitives on the run?
Yes. Yo contigo hasta el fin del mundo. Siempre. Perdón. When night falls, our yacht is docked at an isle dozens of kilometers away from the main island. A middle-aged man greets us. Enthusiastically when we arrive. His shirt
Welcome to the village of the Astralaika Newsbaru tribe. This is the oldest village in the Azure Islands.
¿El qué, perdón? Astralaika ¿Qué? Yo no sé para nombres raros, ¿eh? ¿Astra what? Lo mismo.
This is the village of the Astralacanus-Baru tribe.
Ah, bueno, vale, espérate.
Yes, yes! We're the locals on Azure Islands. We usually get a lot of visitors. Please, enjoy this welcome drink.
The paper cups for the welcome drinks also have a dolphin motif.
I wasn't expecting anyone to arrive this late. I'll have to check and see if we still have any guest rooms available. The Dolphin Festival's about to start in the plaza over there. Why don't you have some fun while you wait?
Strings of colored lights and torch-inspired lamps illuminate the path of the island's central plaza. Every house here features a massive thatched roof, and there are dolphins painted on their walls. All these houses have dolphins on them, Sylus. I've got a feeling we'll see a real dolphins here.
I didn't know Evil could predict dolphin sightings.
I was trying to say that there are dolphin symbols everywhere. The village must have a deep connection with them. In the plaza, the friendly locals paint a colorful dolphin on the back of my hand and silences. I take this chance to ask the villagers about the dolphins.
Our ancestors once got lost at sea in the summer. They only made it home thanks to the dolphins acting as their guides. The dolphin is a sacred animal to us. It's a symbol of good fortune. So every year we hold the Dolphin Festival for several days to honor them. Come on, just copy what I'm doing. Move with the rhythm.
Papá. ¿Cómo? Before long, everyone is singing and dancing. Around a huge bonfire, Sylus and I get swept up into the crowd.
They said this tune mimics the calls dolphins make during courtship.
Entendamos que courtship significa cortejar, es decir, están hablando de cortejos, lo cual Sylus va a aprovechar lo que significa cortejo de los delfines para copiar a los delfines, para seguir cortejando a la MC, porque le mola, porque le pone cachondo, porque simplemente está enamorado.
If you turn around and find your lover behind you once the music stops, it means you've received the dolphin's blessing.
Y claro, tú vas a intentar que el MC te mire. Claro, entiendo. What if you turn around and it's a grown person?
That means you were destined to meet, but not be together.
A few minutes later, as the melody slows and the drumming subsides, the dance is near its ends. Even though I know this dolphin's blessing is only a legend, I still feel butterflies in my stomach. Resonate. Hay que resonar. If I use my resonance evil, I can guide Sylus to me. Mis artimañas. Having made up my mind, I activate my evil once the music stops. Yet a wound spreads across my wrist. Someone has approached me from behind and taken my hand.
I don't need resonance to find you.
May the divine dolphins forever bless those who passionately dance and sing. And now, please welcome the previous champion from last year's Dolphin Festival, Chief Leonard! He'll be choosing who gets to sing for our sacred dolphins.
It really is a small world in Azure Islands.
El mundo es un pañuelo.
There's our young chief. He studies abroad, but he returns every year for the festival.
On stage is Leonard, dressed in traditional Azure Island attire. He quickly spots us. His eyes light up, grabbing the mic. He makes a challenging gesture toward Sylus.
Yeah,
Come on, sing us something!
Sing your hearts out. The dolphins will bless you.
Come on! Sing us something, man! Let's hear you!
The locals' enthusiasm is infectious. Ya no puedo ver la palabra infectious porque ya la dice, mira, en el K-pop Demon Hunters y es que la digo igual, con asco. I hesitate for a second, but Sylus has already taken the mic. Let's do a duet. Wait, Sylus, we'll do a duet. We've teamed up at Onakainus' base multiple times already. It's time to show everyone what we're really capable of.
I wasn't planning on going solo anyway.
Sylus pulls me away from the crowd.
We're doing this together. And we'll show everyone what it means to be on Onakainus' level.
As the song ends, the crowd is quiet. The last few notes of the accompaniment linger. And then...
I haven't heard such a beautiful singing voice in ages.
It's just like the divine songs from our sacred animal.
The locals here are have good taste in music.
I guess we met our kindred spirits in a foreign land.
This wonderful night has begun with a dance blessed by dolphins and ended with the locals' festive songs. ¡Ah! ¡No puedo leer así! Y yo de verdad cada vez peor. Cada vez es peor. No puedo leer así. Me distrae. De verdad, necesito no distraerme. Pero tengo una verdadera distracción. ¡Y muy grande! Gente, vosotros podéis creeros de que es justo. De que es justo no tener una distracción, pero a la vez sí tenerla. Es que podéis mirar. Tengo una distracción. Así no se puede leer, ¿eh? Así no se puede leer. One afternoon, Sylus and I are buying gear at the village. We want to head out to see the dolphins. I'm holding the I'm holding the 3 balloons we got as freebies, and my other hand is being tightly held by Sylus. The streets are teeming with energy. Thanks to the Dolphin Festival, plenty of visitors have come from afar. Last night, déjame leer. Last night, Sylus told me he had asked Leonard about which route offers the best chance of seeing the dolphins. I'm excited about our outing. So, how exactly did you learn about the dolphin route that only the chief is supposed to know?
We bartered.
You didn't trade away my hand to swatch, right?
It's the thing that's been sitting in your suitcase for days, remember?
Don't tell me you gave up the newest hunter firearm for it.
I'll give you another chance to guess, kitten.
A first-class ticket back to Lincoln City.
Wrong again. I traded away all the volumes of the Wanderer Encyclopedia.
Huh? Sunlight cascades over the dark blue ocean, ripples of light shine and dance as far as the eye can see. We rented a yacht to follow the dolphin route. However, we have yet to see any signs of the dolphins even as the minutes pass. Sylus stops the boat and heads to the stern to find me. I show him the drawings I just finished on the 3 balloons. Esto ya es distraerme. Esto ya es distraerme. Un momentito. Perdonen, gente, me habían hablado. Look, the whole gang's here.
Not bad.
Perdón. Ah, mierda.
I hate to ruin your good mood, but aren't you worried we won't see the dolphins today?
We can't exactly use our resonance to summon them, right?
They don't need to come to us. We'll get on a jet ski and go to them.
Sylus takes a... Dios! Perdón. Sylus takes the balloons from my hand and ties them onto the jet ski near the stern. Then he pushes it into the water.
Sometimes It's better to make our own luck than sit around and wait for it.
Well said, sir.
There's also someone who really wants to see dolphins. I'd rather not let her down.
En su D-line se ve par de venas. Siento ver esa zona, pero soy una mujer. I'm just a girl that loves men, ¿vale? I'm so sorry. I love men. Me encantan los hombres. Pero cuando hay un buen paquete, hay un buen paquete. Speeding over the dark blue waters, the jet ski sends up spray. The salty droplets lands Es que me está confundiendo. Me está distrayendo. Sylus, they showed up again. Unbelievable. The dolphins are nowhere to be found, and the seagulls are here.
Persistent, aren't they?
Before we can react, they dive at the balloons tied to the jet ski. They after our balloons this time.
Hold on tight.
¿Cinemática? Quiero la cinemática ya, por favor. ¿Cinemática? Bien. Mierda.
Hold on, I'm pushing the throttle. You can't even sit still. What's wrong? And you're not acting as my eyes right now. You really have a unique way of bossing people around. Scared of falling? Don't let go.
Mierda.
A moment ago, you doubted my skills. Now you can't hold on.
Así no puedo yo, ¿eh?
Are you hugging me or strangling your prey?
A ver... Puedo explicarlo. Sé que esto tiene dos finales.
Finally got away from those sea gangsters.
Sé que esto tiene dos finales y yo voy a hacerlo. Primeramente voy a hacer uno y luego otro. Está todo enfadado. Es que mirar esa carita. Ay. ¿Qué pasa? Mi dragoncito está enfadado porque no pudo tener su momento romántico.
And you'll be held accountable for this.
By the time we return to the island, dusk has descended. The dolphins stay close to shore for a while before swimming away. The appearance of those secret creatures invigorates the night's festivities. People are celebrating non-stop. They raise their drinks and make toasts. When Sylus and I leave the plaza, the moon is already above the sea. The sand touched by the tide. It's soft under our feet. Sylus follows behind me, stepping into my footprints as he goes. It looks like someone is in a good mood.
You're pretty happy yourself?
We head over to a small pavilion with a thatched roof. In the center is a hammock that gently sways in the breeze. Sylus settles into it and lazily toasts a cold can his snack from the festival. I sit down beside him. I was afraid you wouldn't be interested in going on a trip at this time. But after these last few days of having fun, I realized you might actually like summer more than I thought.
I really want to look into that head of yours and see how many thoughts race through it in a second.
Sylus suddenly pulls me closer, and the hammock swings back and forth. The shifting lights make me slightly dizzy.
I love what you love.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're playing dumb again.
He gently pulls my cheek.
Those plane seats were small, but you dozed off just fine with your head on my shoulder. The hotel's hot water was actually lukewarm, but the towel dolphins were cute. The sunlight was brutal, but someone thought ahead. She brought super strong sunscreen spray, a giant parasol, and oversized sun protection clothing. I bet you had other stuff hidden in that bag.
You don't have to say it out loud.
It was a packed itinerary and the antithesis of my usual schedule.
Perdón. He pauses for a moment.
But now, it's just us. I like it. I really do.
Me estoy poniendo muy triste.
You heard me speak honestly. Why aren't you saying anything?
Porque te quiero dar un beso.
You enjoyed it too. Am I wrong?
Ahora solo quiero mimitos. Ahora solo quiero abrazos, besos y mimitos. You already know the answer to that. He doesn't cry, but I realize I'm blushing. And I take the can from him to change the subject. You've been talking for a while. It's time to drink some water.
How very thoughtful of you.
Foam rushes out, and I'm about to toss the tap into the trash can.
You're not even going to look at it? You're practically committing sacrilege against Lady Luck, kitten.
He plucks the tap from my hand.
Oh? You want something?
Huh? I grab Sylus's hand to inspect the tiny print more closely. You liar! It says thanks for participating!
I know.
His gaze possesses genuine warmth. Even though the waves rise and fall, I can hear him.
Thank you. For being part of my summer.
Brother, ¿no me pueden decir esto? Me encuentro muy triste. Me encuentro verdaderamente triste. Aquí no se ha terminado. Aquí no se ha terminado. Hay que tener el otro. ¡Hay que ver el otro, gente! Vamos a skipear. Vamos a skipear un poquito.
We barter. It's the... I'll give you...
Vamos a skipear un poquito esta parte, ok.
Wrong. Not bad. I hate... They don't need to come to us. We'll get on a jet ski and go to them.
Se me había olvidado que no le he hecho foto a esta parte. A ver, gente, son unas vistas muy bonitas, ¿vale? Perdonadme.
Sometimes. Hold on tight.
Tengo que mirar el móvil, ¿vale? El móvil lo tengo aquí abajo. Ahí.
Hold on. I'm pushing the throttle.
¿Verdad?
You can't even sit still. What's wrong?
Hombre, es que a ver, estar en una moto de agua... Estar en una moto de agua en el que solo cabe uno, ¿vale? Y tú siendo tú muy grande, pues normal.
And you're not acting as my eyes right now. You really have a unique way of bossing people around. Scared of falling? Don't let go. A moment ago, you doubted my skills. Now you can't hold on. Are you hugging me or strangling your prey? Good. We finally got away from those sea gangsters. Let's go. I should let you finish what you started earlier.
Es que está... digo... estoy ovulando, gente, ¿vale? Estoy en mi fase de ovulación. Ya pasó la regla. Oye, nunca os he hablado de las pedazos pestañas que tiene el... que tiene ese- Oye, a ver, ya que estáis, hacerlo en la moto, en la moto de agua, leñe. Ya que estáis. Y ya con esto le vamos a dar para atrás porque ya he visto la otra escena. Así que, si has llegado hasta aquí, no te olvides de suscribirte a este canal de YouTube, ¿vale? No te olvides. No te olvides tampoco de pasarte por Twitch, que estoy en directo casi todos los días, ¿vale? Y no te olvides tampoco de darle a like, así que tampoco también te olvides de seguirme en las redes por si quieres tener más contacto conmigo y sobre todo por aquí por Twitch, ¿eh? Así que nos vemos, gente.